7. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
22! Hey, 50! Drill right! Hey, 22!
To throw right away is Stafford. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Ready.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal.
Switch, yellow. Say.
Here's Jacobs. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Ready.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Cup in motion. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Finds Nakua on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
32.
On first down, it's Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
On first and 10, Stafford. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 19 more on that one, and another first down. Now it's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now on 3rd down. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Kyler Higbee. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, it's Love. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Red, cycle. Ready? Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Set, hut. 5-97. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Set, hut. Set.
On 2nd down, Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Set, go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Come on, set. Hey, go Fury. Hut, hut.
Here's a run. Marked down at the 6.
Got it.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
10 cycle. Hey, go steal. Check pink. Hut.
They'll go with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Drill green. Down. Claws red.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Set cut.
Throwing is Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Blaster. Sit. Edo blue. Set.
Now Love, again, working deep downfield. And he will score. Bo Melton, touchdown, Green Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
On the double.
Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go now. Opposite, green.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10.
Set, hut.
The man in motion is Watson. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Ready. Ready, go.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready, ready.
Now Love. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came, and he's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Strike. Check striker. Set.
Love to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stafford. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rams 14.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw, Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He pulls it in around the 5. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, L.A. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Smash. Smash. Hut, hut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Okay, right?
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Packers.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And now, after after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Set, hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
So now after this completion, Mike, they're clearly in field goal range, in position to win this game with one kick. Barring something dramatic happening here, this is a big-time 2-minute drive and try to walk this thing off.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. It is 3rd and goal.
Set. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set. Moving hot.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Here's 2nd down.
Zero.
The motion man is Nakua. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Hey, 22!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught down the field. He's got it. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
White.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
To the air again. Stafford. And that...
You blitz too much. You blitz too much.
Intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Ready?
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it.